Can they see me? I can't. Yeah. Just wait. Hi. How are we tonight? I'll just wait for a few more moments for everyone to jump on and probably get all their stuff ready. So I know I'm just on time. Not quite 6, or is it quite 6? Yeah, it's quite 6 o'clock. So it's daylight saving. How exciting is that? We've got more extra lights in this, in our daytime. Still same hours, unfortunately. But yeah, we enjoy our summer very shortly. We're still in the spring. So tonight, just letting you know, by the way, Vanessa's out there in Sydney answering all your questions. So anything you want to ask, just ask. What else? So we're making a summer salad. Now this salad of mine is just a simple summer salad. You can whip it up very, very quickly. Any leftovers, you can take it to work as well, which is, it tastes better the next day, I find it. I've been doing this for many, many years, but since I've had the Cook Expert, I've actually, you can make a large amount or a small amount, but what I'm making tonight is actually enough for, say, 4 to 6 people. Say 4 people, you have some left over. So we'll begin shortly. So what I'm going to do is, we're going to use the food processor first. So I take the lid off. Right, I'm going to be using first the mini bowl, and I'm going to chop. Now you don't have to do this. You can use store-bought mayonnaise or make a fresh your own. But even if you're using store-bought mayonnaise, you still, if you want to add this, you can. So what I like to do is just cut my red onion. Now garlic's up to you. Just 3 cloves, which I like. And now this is these are baby cucumbers, personal choice. But this is how I like to do it. So my kids love it. How I came across this recipe, I don't know. It was just a long, long time ago. Now, I'm going to go onto our food processor. Press OK. Now I want it not finely chopped, just roughly chopped. So I'll just pulse it. Because this dressing's got a bit of texture through it. Now that's what it looks like. So I'll just remove the blade. Now we're going to be doing the mayonnaise. Now this is almost a 2-cup mayonnaise. I'm going to be using the main bowl. And here it is. I thought I left the chopping blade in the pantry. Okay. Oh, my eggs. Hold on, sorry, I forgot my egg yolks. I'm back. Okay, so we're gonna crack 2 egg yolks. I thought I was well organised. There. Oh well. I use my hands, sorry. They are clean. Won't separate, will it? Here it comes. Okay, quickly wash my hands. Okay, now you could use white vinegar if you like, but I like it with red vinegar. So I've got 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar, which I'm going to pop in. I've got 55 grams of Dijon mustard. Push it back down here. Now when you're making mayonnaise, it's very important that we emulsify blend all those ingredients. We'll start making our. Now I've got a pinch of salt and pepper. Now I'm using just normal vegetable oil, nothing fancy. So we're going to put the lid back on. Now when I start this, right, I want to make sure that everything's nicely mixed before I pour the oil into the bowl. Okay, now turn it on. To mention, it was 500 mils of vegetable oil I used in here. And I'll show you how lovely. This is a nice thick dressing. That's what it looks like. Look how beautiful it is. I know it's a lot, but if you're going to try and buy this in the supermarket, you're looking at about at least $11. Look how nice and thick that is. Okay, so this is where now I will add the chopped onions and the garlic and the baby cucumbers. So once I add all this in, I've got other seasoning to go in there too, which gives it that nice taste. But you can make this with anything you like. I remember tasting this years ago when my kids were little at a party, and she wouldn't give me the recipe, so I just spent ages and ages trying to work it out. So I've got some horseradish, about 1 tablespoon. I've got sweet paprika, about half a teaspoon. No, a teaspoon that is. Okay. Now, this is plain tomato sauce, the sauce that you put on a meat pie and sausage roll. So we've got, what did I say, 2 tablespoons or a tablespoon of tomato sauce. Now this is the chutney. Right. And I've got a tablespoon of sugar. You can use honey if you want to. Okay, that's all it. Now, oh yeah, and the rest of my salt and pepper, which I've pre-mixed in here. Now we're going to just pulse this a few times. Okay. So I want that lovely thick texture. If you want to make it thinner afterwards, you can. You can just use less of it. So I'll put this in the fridge. And then we go straight into our steaming of our chicken, our eggs, and also the vegetables. So I'll just show you. So I used to leave it in the bowl, unless you need it for something else. But look at it. This is how lovely and thick it is. You see all the still whole in there. Nice chunky pieces. So this will go in the fridge while I prepare the next slot. if you haven't prepared your pasta yet, now's the time to get the pot out and prepare your pasta. You can use macaroni, you could use elbows, whichever one you choose. I'll just get this out of the way. I haven't done a live for ages. Who enjoyed Vanessa's pasta arrabbiata? I did. Okay, so now I'm going to swap over to the metal bowl. Right, now I'm going to be using the steaming function, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add my eggs. Now I'm going to go straight into the bowl. Now I'm going to use pre-boiled water. Because it's on the steam function, the blades aren't moving, so it's fine. I'm going to grab my kettle, sorry about that. One bit long. Yeah, so what egg size I'm using the small eggs, about the 600 gram ones. So I'm pouring the water in, just up to say 500, just a little bit over where it covers the actual steaming butter, steaming, looks like a cupcake. So now, we're going to use our internal steamer basket. If you're making a large amount, you can use the external steamer. So I have, which I like to do is I cut up my chicken breast, and then I add salt and pepper and a bit of olive oil. Now the next thing is, cut this up to pieces that you like. So it will vary between 15 to 20 minutes. Hopefully this will cook within 18 minutes. So then you'll listen to me babble on for about 20 minutes. It'll be a good time to clean the kitchen. Love to know who's cooking with me tonight. But if you don't cook with me tonight, it's okay. You can always watch it and do it another day. Now with vegetables, I'm using the frozen vegetables from the supermarket, pre-done. Nice and quick. But you can use any, you can use fresh ones if you want to. You can use asparagus, you can use broccoli, you can use cauliflower, whatever you have in the fridge. The lid goes on with the cap on, and I'm going to now select the steaming function. So we go into cooking, press OK. I'm going to go press into steam. All right, press OK. Now I'm going to bring it up to 120 degrees, still 20 minutes. So bring it over, 120. Bit less. Okay, so now you're up with me. So what I'm going to do, so around this time, if you like, you have an option while that's preparing. You can use chopped bacon. If you want to make it pretty, without chicken, you can use salmon. I've done this with salmon as well, which is lovely. The same process. What else? Yeah, you can, if you're doing a large amount, you want to double it with external steamer, you can do that. So I will just fill this up, say I've done about 800 in here, and then with the external steamer, which would sit on top of this, right, that's where you can do all your vegetables. And if you don't want to put, you don't need to put eggs in the bottom, you actually put the eggs on the side. It all depends how, how you want to do it. That's, pretty, it's up to you how you want to do it. So if you've got one of these, you want to make a large amounts, use it. If you don't have one, then this is enough for, as I said, 6 people. Okay, so what's been happening at the moment with I know Vanessa's got a demonstration on the 21st of October. Yeah, October. That's next Saturday. She's going to be at the Penrith Kitchen Warehouse demonstrating. You need to purchase tickets with that, and that will be redeemed with any purchase with Magimix. Plus, you also get a goodie bag as well. I don't know what's in that bag. Yeah, sorry about that noise. Just trying to clean up to make a bit of room for the next bit, which is quite easy. So, as I said, this is a very easy type of thing. So I'm going to get my bowl ready. So what I do is, because of my pasta's already cooked it before and it's cooled, so it's very important that's why I'm doing it now. It gives you bit of time to cool down. Also with the eggs, what I do is, you want your eggs in a hurry, I'm going to get in some ice and just give it an ice bath to cool it down very quickly. And so what I'll do, this is about 250 grams of cooked macaroni pasta, so which I've added a little bit of olive oil to it. Put that in there. 17 more minutes left. So what I've also prepared is a bit earlier. If you want, you can use smoked ham, or you can use salmon pieces, whatever you like. I've got some bacon which I've already fried up in pieces, which I like to sprinkle on top. You can have extra eggs if you want to. It's all up to you guys. So what I've been working on, I have been working on another recipe which I'm excited about for next month, hopefully, if all goes well. So which is another nice one for entertaining as well, and also a quick meal for after work. What have I got to do? Got the eggs, got my baby. Oh yeah, so we've got the promotion too with the baby cups with the power blender 3, 4 and 5. So if you make a purchase with that, you get the new baby cups with it, which are fantastic. You can do your pestos with them, your baby food, your protein drinks, just your little portable size. Yes, yeah, so that's also happening. And also the juice extractor. The bonus is the actual veggie slice. So the vegetables, you can process, your vegetables, grating, slicing with the juice extractor as well. That's it at the moment, and I'm saying I've got arms too. I'm so sorry about that. So, what else? Book a demonstration. If you're sitting on the fence, you're not sure what you like, if you want to purchase one, I know you do, because that's why you're watching me, and Vanessa. Please book a demonstration and ask the questions, and ask, when you make a booking, also put down what it is that you want to know. So that way, when I have a bit of information, it helps me. It helps me to be prepared. I'll give you an example. I had a lady the other day, she booked a while ago, and she put in the comments, I want to see if you can do Singapore noodles. And that kind of threw me off a bit, because I thought, oh, Singapore noodles, I haven't done that. So that day I decided to, you know what, I know how to do it on the stove, but I've never attempted it in the Cook Expert. So with her, and I made it very clear I've never done it before, we did it together, and when she watched as I did it, and saw the result, and I was excited. So that, I was able to achieve, a very similar thing on Singapore noodles. So it is possible. You can almost do everything in here. Like, it surprised me, even after so many years, what I can do with it. I've even scrambled eggs in here. Honestly, when I did it, I said to the lady, I don't know if it's going to work or not, but you know what? If you're willing to watch me fail or succeed, let's do it together. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that session, and I've enjoyed many other sessions as well when I do the one-to-ones. as I said, if you want to book, you like to book a one-to-one, it's a lot of fun, asking questions, learning. Even I learn as well. And I'm sure Vanessa still learns, is learning with other things you can do. But as I said, yeah, just give it a go. You know, we're here to help you. You're not on your own, and you know, we just want to see you enjoy cooking it, bulk cooking, batch cooking. Yeah, you can do so much. You've got options of buying other accessories as well. You know, you've got the extra large Cookex, the metal bowl, which is fantastic. You know, I tend to use that all the time, mostly for making my sauces, and also when I'm doing a fair bit of bread as well. Soups is another one that I do. Actually, I haven't thought of doing it the same recipe using the extra large bowl. Do you know why? It's because I've always had this from the beginning. That's for 7 years, and it's been just there. So I tend to use that. Yeah, I should do it, shouldn't I? Yeah, I should said that from the beginning. But yeah, some habits are hard to change, and some habits you do improve on. How long have we got to go? Oh, 12 more minutes. I don't know, you can go away, have a cup of coffee and come back. Oh, gelato time. This time of the year, I already brought out my gelato expert the other day. Started making my granita, my lemon, my orange one. Made my coffee granita. I've got some cream. I want to make, what is it? More of a pistachio with the citrus. So I haven't sort of worked out what kind of flavours I want to put. I want to create something different. And that's the beauty of it. You can create flavours that you like, you know. So a while ago I did a Parmesan gelato, which was interesting. Even though it was introduced to me years ago by a friend of mine, I was like, no. But then when I did make it, oh my God, it is so refreshing, entertaining. I would definitely do it again. I've actually done it 3 times, so it's surprising, especially now. Soon you get your stone fruits out. Yeah, making strawberries, peaches, apricot, granitas or gelatos or ice cream. You've got some, you know, nice recipes on the apps as well you can try. Very simple. You have people who have allergies to eggs, there's recipes without the eggs as well. And also dairy-free ones. Well, I know Vanessa's created a few dairy-free recipes for the gelato expert. Yeah, so looking forward to it. But I want to try and make is an ice cream cake. That I haven't done it with the expert, gelato expert, but that's something which is on my tick box to do, is to do the ice cream cake, which, you know, chocolate, maybe strawberry, maybe pistachio. I love pistachios, by the way, as you figured out. 10 more minutes. So you can see with multi-layered cooking, right? So I've got the eggs down the bottom, I've got my chicken breasts in the middle in the steamer, and then the vegetables on top. So as I said, you've got that range of you know, cooking heat all at once, less mess in the kitchen, there's hardly any mess. I mean, the most mess probably be your herbs and your bottles of your spices, whatever. But the actual cooking appliances, it's only one, you know. Even if you use, you know, everything in here, yeah, you will see how this will turn out. So with my egg whites, I'll use it tomorrow morning. I'll be making a nice omelette with it, add another egg to it, make a nice omelette. This morning, what did I do this morning? I had made frittata. So I use this expert to mix my eggs and everything and chop up my, I had some zucchini, some bacon and onion, spring onion. I virtually had whatever I had in the fridge. I did that in the expert, then did the rest on the stove for the frittata. I haven't tried steaming it yet. That's something which I would like to do. There's so many things I want to do, but I run out of time. I should get another cook expert on the side. I can actually see the vegetables are starting to cook. And the beauty of this is too that, you know, I can, maybe I've got hands that, wipe your hands on these nice and, well, not too hot that you burn yourself. But you always be careful with steam too, like never stand over on top of it, and if you take the lid off, always away from you too. About 8 more minutes. I'll tell you how I did my eggs when I did the recipe the other day with the lady. So when I made my Singapore noodles, the recipe says to use 3 eggs, right? So what I did was, I got the 3 eggs, I beat it all up in a bowl. I added the oil. Now, when I added the oil, you know, the first line, when you cook expert, I filled the vegetable oil up to that line there. So then I had it on stir fry function. I waited 1 minute. I wanted the oil to be nice and hot. The reason for it is I wanted the eggs to actually, when it hits in the oil, when you're cooking with stainless steel on the stove, that's what I tend to do, make sure it's not piping hot enough. And then I pour the actual egg mixture into the cook expert. And then what I did too is that after a minute, I had the cap off when I was doing this, still leaving on the stir fry function. Right, I actually used this part of the spatula, and after 1 minute, I opened the lid and then gave it a mix through. So that allowed it to cook like you do on the stove, scrambled egg. And I put the lid back on, still the lid off, and I kind of watched it. So as I said, it was new to me in how I was doing it, and as I saw it bubbling in the actual pot, I was actually like scraping it. I do have a video, I don't know if you can see it or not, when I did it. I wonder if I can, just let me find it. Actually, when I do recipes, I actually do take my photos and record some things. Let me see if I can, this way. There it comes. It takes ages to load up, but you'll see what I'm talking about. I wonder if I can. So this is what I was doing that day. You can see, I don't know if you can see this or not clearly, but you can see that I'm sort of making the scrambled egg. And I was, as I said, pretty excited to do this, and hopefully, it was 3 eggs that I did. What else? Probably paused a bit. It's cooking along at the moment. I'll just. So now I'm going to open it, and you can see that. Hopefully you can see it or not. That I'm going in with a. So yeah, you can make scrambled eggs on toast. As I said, I use a stir fry function, 160 when I was doing it, and a fair bit of oil underneath. So don't try and do this with very little oil, because I don't think it'll work. It would stick to the bottom, and you can see what I'm doing. But I will share how I did it. What else? That's it really. So yeah, that's what my eggs look like. And that's the finished, like when I took it out, that's what it was. So you got pieces that do stick to the bottom, but it was no big deal, you know. It was easy to come out and to clean it. Got 4 more minutes, so I hope you enjoyed that. As I said, I'm sorry I didn't prepare anything else. I just lost track of time. 3 more minutes. So this should be almost ready. I'm going to go and grab my ice from the freezer and the mayonnaise back out. I've got the ice for the eggs, and I'm pretty sure, yes, it has cooked. I can tell. You're bubbling away. So what I do is, this way. Why are you playing up to me? Okay, there's the vegetables, about 1 cup's worth. Check my chicken. What I'll do is I'll just grab the eggs out. Chicken is just a bit more longer. Because I don't want raw chicken. And that's the beauty of this, that you can do it 3 more minutes, so that's fine. What I'm going to do is, so that's cooling off. You can see that, that's the vegetables on top of the pasta. Now these are the eggs. I'm going to put them in the ice bath. Just give that a minute or so. I'll just mix. Just mixing the vegetables through the pasta. Looks nice and colourful, doesn't it? Now, let's see, these eggs are done. Cool. Yep. Okay, moment of truth now. Got another knife. Nice and hot. They're all cooked. But anyway, I'm just cut them up. I do have some egg done. Just want to show you that those eggs were cooked. So I've got the eggs here. So I've cheated a bit. Just cut them. So chicken does take the 20 minutes in this scenario. So I'm going a bit over time, but I don't want to serve up raw chicken. Almost there. I've actually reserved one for decoration. Okay. Oh Yes, it is. Perfect. What I'm going to do is now remove the water from here. That rinse in the bowl, get hot to as well. Just dispose of that. We're going to shred our chicken. Pop that in. We're going to go on to speed 12 on expert mode. So we're out of this. Expert. Press OK. I'm going to select speed 12. Now this is where you'll stop this to your liking. So I'll just start it and give it a bit of a, you have it chunky, you have it shredded. Now normally I'll let this cool for about a minute or two. That's what it looks like. I'm going to pop that in. I'm going to spatula this in. Okay, so I'll just give this a bit of a mix through before I add the mayonnaise. Okay, now this is where it's up to you how much you like. So I'll just put in this much first. It tastes good too, I know. If you have any leftovers, this will last you about at least, you know, a good 5 days. So you make it in advance if you like. And mix this through. I don't know if you can see this or not, but I'm mixing it. Look at that nice colour. And it's just so good when you make your own dressing because you know what's in there. There's no chemicals. You can add ingredients that you're not allergic to, or you know, you can always change it to suit your dietary needs as well. You know, there's also like a vegan mayonnaise made with aquafaba, the chickpea water, and you can do that. So you make it completely vegan if you like, by using tofu instead of using eggs. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is, I've got the dill, I've got some bacon, as much as you want. I've got some pre-sliced baby cucumbers, the pickled ones. And then I'm going to finish off with some dill. And there you are. You have, sweet. A bit messy. And there you have your pasta, my summer pasta salad. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Thank you for watching. Bye.